What's up, everybody? It's Regent. I've got another little story slash life advice slash experience for you today, and I'm trying to get better at telling these fucking stories. They usually stretch on for way too long, or I just garble a bunch of bullshit out at you. So I'm trying to make this shit. I'm trying to learn to make this shit better. So let's just get this shit started. So today's story is about a little thing called Snapchat streaks, and particularly how they will fuck up your friendships. So here's my experiences with them basically. So if you don't know, a Snapchat streak, if you Snapchat someone multiple days in a row, like 3 days in a row, they'll get a little number next to their name, and that number is how many days in a row you've snapped them. And if you want my advice right off the bat, just don't fucking start one of these things. Like, it's cool if it goes to like 4 or 5 days, but after a week or after 10 days, fucking just put a stop to it, because you'll end up getting caught up in something you're gonna end up not wanting to be in, and that's always a shitty thing. So one of my first snap streaks was with this girl, and we were really good friends. We met in junior year of high school, so we didn't know each other that long. But this is where the story begins. It was senior year summer, and we most of my friends were all due to go off for college. As was I. I was going quite a long ways away from the town where we all went to high school, and so were the rest of them, and that includes this girl. So this is how the story goes. I went on a trip with my family to the other side of the country to visit more of my family. And so obviously me and this girl are separated for about 2 weeks. And she's texting me or Snapchatting me during this time. We just kind of talk every night and just say, "Hey, what's up?" So that's cool. That's just how it goes for the time that I'm on this vacation. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So obviously I get back, and by that time we had a 2 week snap streak, and as I said previously, that is past the point of no return. After this, the time comes where we both move away and go to college, and that's kind of shitty. But what are you gonna do? It happens eventually, and we both moved to colleges that are very far away, so we definitely can't visit each other regularly, and that sucks. But we're keeping up on our snap streak. It's keeping us in contact at least, and that seems like a really good thing. But eventually, after a while, it becomes kind of a pain in the ass for both of us. We kind of, you kind of run out of whenever you're both hanging out with separate friend groups in separate states. You kind of run out of shit to talk about on Snapchat, and you get tired of seeing the same picture of each other's faces every day. So that's what happened. It gets really hard to have a conversation, and advance to Christmas break. We both go back to see our families. There's been a little bit of a problem on Snapchat. So basically, what's happening is I just end up snapping her first every day, and that's kind of weird. Obviously, if it was a case of texting and there wasn't anything inhibiting that, obviously if you're texting someone first, it's gonna seem like you're pretty fucking desperate. But in this case, I just didn't know what to do. I didn't want to end the snap streak because you look like a bit of an asshole. It's like, oh, you really just forgot to you couldn't remember to snap me? Like, it was that hard? Like, I'm sure you remembered. Or the other obvious answer is you did it on purpose, and which would be the case. But I guess both of us would kind of know the situation. But that, you could see how that would just fuck up your friendship. So I'm sitting here like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So here we go. We're on Christmas vacation. We're back home for a few weeks. We're hanging out. Things are pretty good. They're not as good as they would have been in the summer or while we were in high school. So that's just what's happening. And we're going to skip forward again to the time when we're both going back to school. And she leaves for school first because she had a shorter break than I did. And I decide I've had enough of this fucking Snapchat bullshit. So I decide, fine, I just won't snap her tomorrow. So the next day comes, I wait all day. I kind of watch my phone to see if she's gonna snap me. I know we usually snap in the evening time, so I'm waiting for that time. I'm waiting if she'll see that our snap is ending and realize that I'm just not snapping her or forgot or whatever, and see if she'll just let it go or if she'll try and save it. And long story short, she didn't end up saving it. She just let it kind of die. And I was kind of happy about that. I mean, it's kind of fucking heartbreaking because, like, oh, well, I guess she really didn't want that to be happening, but that was pretty obvious. So, for better for worse, the shit ended. You could see how that just fucks your life up. So basically, that's the story of how our friendship got kind of fucked up. We still we don't really talk that much. We definitely do when we both go back to visit, but not so much while we're away at college. And yeah, that's basically the end of the story. So in conclusion, my advice would be don't let snap fuck me. There's such a hard thing to say. Snap streaks to go on past, a week or two. I mean, if you get to 2 weeks, you're pretty fucked. You're pretty locked in. That number is starting to get pretty big, and I know the ones that I've had in the past were on well over 100 days, and that's just fucking annoying. So take that with a grain of salt, and use your own fucking logic or whatever whenever you're deciding which friends you're gonna have streaks with. And yeah, fuck me. So I hope you enjoyed this story, little video thing. I hope you slightly heed my advice or get something out of it or learn something. I don't give a shit. Or maybe it just entertained you. So that's just what it is. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and shit. And yeah, see you next time.